amor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow, pero desde arriba. Jura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero, en la raya seguimos on fire. Aquí no se...
It's time to meet the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'7", starting at forward, number 30, Julian Champagne. 6'6", at guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. 6'8", number 40, Harrison Barnes. 6'3", starting at guard, number 3, Chris. 7'3", the man with number 1,
Some stats for Malik Monk.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for San Antonio, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Harrison Barnes out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. And in the second game of a back-to-back, how much does that affect the player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. 6 to shoot, inside. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Paul for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
Getting into foul trouble will really handcuff you, and they found that out last time.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Both good from the line that time. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
Now here's Paul, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Wembanyama finds Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Three from Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit. The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And the basket by DeRozan.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Now here's Barnes. 8 points in his last time out. Outside Paul to the middle. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Fox. Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Herter's checked in for the Kings. And stolen by Herter. Back come the Kings in transition. 13 feet out. Sabonis can't hit. Pass to Paul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Here's Castle. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Vassell. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's DeRozan. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
Now Paul. No made baskets yet. Vassell can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Spurs. Collins outside. Pass to Vassell. Back to Collins. Spurs need to get one up here. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 5 now. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Kevin Herter out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Alex Lynn. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Ellis in at the shooting guard. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. San Antonio with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Kings trail by 8. Here's Herter. Doesn't go for him.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Sohan. They get it back. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Count that one. Monk's got his first basket.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Over Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Kings trail by 8. Goes up on the wing. Up top, Monk. Now Fox. Tries again with the drive. And that's 2 points on the layup. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
To the inside, Johnson. That shot off. Good work defensively by Crowder. Monk for 3. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagny. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Ellis. Now here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Spurs lead by 7. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For San Antonio, Castle comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Sohan. Jones, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Fox. DeRozan outside. From the top of the key. Hauled in by Paul. San Antonio leading by 7. To the middle. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Off target at the rim. The Kings have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. The offensive rebound. Sabonis' shot is off. The Spurs shooting about 41%. Pass to Wembanyama. And he drives in. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Paul. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Normally he drains that.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Sabonis looking over the floor. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Vassell with it. 56 seconds left in the half. Castle for 3. They get the rebound. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Monk.
And give them credit for
outside Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 9. 3 seconds left. The shot that time not on target. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Looking at San Antonio, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Spurs.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Barnes. And it's Champagnie at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And it's Fox missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Champagnie, the pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Champagnie's got 5 points.
Ever the crafty vet, Barnes spots a wide open guy and sends that ball on time and on target.
Here's Fox. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Barnes, no good. Kings trail by 14. Spins. Fox with the ball. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical and mental game.
And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, B.A. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 11. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. On the wing, DeRozan. To the paint. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox has the pump fake. Yeah, he's got that figured out.
Grant, when you talked about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Fox. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Barnes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barnes has got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, Fox! A bolt of lightning on the drive.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Barnes against Murray. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Castle for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Castle's got 5 points now this quarter.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense. With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Ellis has checked in for Monk. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Fox. Rebound San Antonio. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Fox goes in. Yep, that one's good. He's got 9.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 5. Pass to Champagny. This one for 3. Rebounded by Fox. Kings trail by 13. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Champagny. Lynn's checked in for Sacramento. Herter comes in for Murray. Now here's Fox. He's got 9. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Ellis. Collins defending. Vassell against Fox. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wesley, he's checked in for Paul. And the Kings also making a change. Crowder's checked in. San Antonio leading by 13. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Herter. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Vassell. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Credit to Vassell for staying active.
He got it up, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gain rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise that Greg Popovich is pushing his troops, sensing an opportunity to break this one wide open.
Well, he's a guy who will never settle, and for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of a game.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jay Crowder. Also Kevin Huerter out there. Malik Monk is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Collins. Pass to Johnson. Clock is at 3. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Huerter. You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
And the Spurs making a change here. Branham's checked in. Now here's Monk. Tries the spin move. Sohan with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Vassell outside, inside, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Vassell has always had great instincts, but those have only improved the last few years. You can see it in his passing.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Branham. Count it. Good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Barnes, he's checked in for Collins. Champagnie comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And it's Paul in for Sohan. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sacramento. Fox comes in for Ellis.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 17-point game. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by the Spurs.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Driving in. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys will see that the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. All right, Charles, we appreciate the update. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Paul. There's the triple. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Fox finds Monk. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Barnes passes to Paul. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
I've been watching his game a long time, and there is absolutely nothing that Paul can't do on the basketball court. Really does have the whole package.
Here's Castle. And the layup is good off the glass. Castle's gotten 4 this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
That one's good for 2. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Castle. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Fox. And the layup is good. Here's Paul. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Wembanyama. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
There's the drive. McLaughlin's shot is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Back to Wembanyama. Crowder with a steal. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everybody.